Hey YouTube, it's Charlie from Reader Turned Writer, and today I wanted to share my middle grade March TBR list. Middle grade March is my favorite readathon that I've ever found on YouTube, and I do it every single year, including the year that I took a break from YouTube. I still did it then because it is just such a fun readathon. I'll link the channels down below with the announcement videos for, I think there's 3 or 4 different channels that are involved in hosting the readathon, and they have a lot of different events on Instagram and stuff that you can go check out. So I'll link their channels down below so you can find out more information. And if you are doing middle grade March, I would love to hear what you're reading in the comments below as well. So they always pick a group read, and this year it is A Rover's Story by Jasmine Warga, and I've never actually heard of this book, so I'm excited to go try it out. Krista at Books and Jams said that she has read other books by this author and really liked them, so I think I will enjoy them because I usually love books that Krista enjoys as well. And then they have 5 different prompts that you can use if you want to, and of course I am a list person, so I'm going to use the prompts. So the first prompt is an award-winning book, but not Newbery award-winning. There's like a ton of different awards out there. So for this one, I actually picked Adventures with Waffles by Maria Parr. And this is an ALSC award-winning book, and I think it's won a lot of other awards internationally as well. And so this is one that I have had on my list for a while that I am really excited to get to, so I wanted to fit it into my list, and it fit well here because it's an award-winning book. The second prompt is to read a middle grade science fiction book, and so this is another one where I tried to pick a book that I've had on my radar for a while, and this is The Wild Robot by Peter Brown. And I have heard just phenomenal things about this book, so I'm excited to try it. And then the next prompt is a book with the sky or the sea on the cover. So I actually have 2 different options that I might pick from for this. The first one is Starfish by Lisa Phipps. And this one I think is about an overweight girl trying to, accept herself and navigate middle school and maybe elementary school, I'm not sure. I do think it is a middle grade. It has water on the cover. It might supposed to be a pool, I'm not sure, but I was kind of counting it as the sea. My second one has the sky in the cover, and that is The Remarkable Journey of Coyote Sunrise. I have heard so many fabulous things about this book that I just, I'm really excited to read it. It's by Dan Geminhart. The next prompt is to read a book with a neurodiverse character. So for this one, I'm actually reading one that I haven't heard a lot about, but when I was trying to find books with neurodiverse characters, this one kept coming up and seemed like kind of right down my alley because it's kind of a detective mystery book. It's called The Many Mysteries of the Finkel Family. It's about 2 sisters who are autistic who solve mysteries together. So that sounds absolutely amazing, and I'm excited to try it. And then the final prompt is to read a book published in the last year. And I think that's really fun. I love reading like new releases that came out recently. So for this one, I have a list on Goodreads for TBRs of middle grade books. So I went through and I was looking at different ones that were published at least in 2022. A lot of them I was just like, I'm not really in the mood for that kind of book. I'm not really in the mood for that kind of book. I just read a book like that. And so this one is one that I actually don't know a ton about, but it's on my list on Goodreads, on my TBR list on Goodreads. So I must have heard about it somewhere that made me go, oh yeah, I want to read that book. And it's called The Ogress and the Orphans by Kelly Barnhill. So I don't know, we'll try it and see what we think. I'm just really excited to read a lot of middle grade books. I also have a few other middle grades that I will probably read that are on like my yearly TBR list. I usually read like 10 to 15 books a month, so I can kind of add some other middle grades on there as well for ones that didn't fit in the prompts but that I still want to read. I would love to hear from you in the comments below. Let me know if you have read any of these books and if you love them, or let me know if you're participating in middle grade March, what you're reading. I'd love to chat more about books and everything. Thank you so much for watching my video. I will see you in the next one.